Sitting on a front porch in the early morning breeze. Sitting on a front porch, just an old friend and me. Drink a little coffee, read all the local news, talk a little gossip every now and then. Smell that ham cooking in the kitchen, a brand new sunrise in the sky. Sitting on a front porch, minding all your business. What a way to make the day go by.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning and welcome to the front porch. Happy hump day. My name's Kenny Dean and Scott Blake's over here trying to figure out what turpentines are and see Ryan Fuller knows what they are.
Well, maybe so. Well, I'm just in the dark. I stay in. You keep me. Like
we gonna keep you.
You keep me like mushrooms.
We gonna keep you.
Keep me in the dark and feed me.
Josh Salmons, Reverend, how you doing on this hump day, buddy?
Man, if I was any better, my name would be Kenny Dean.
Boy, you would be in a heap of trouble then.
Ooh.
I guess you've already got you've been up for a couple of hours, got your 5-mile walk, run in, and hit the gym and cook breakfast for everybody at the house, and now you just go sit back and relax the rest of the day.
Well, I mean that would be adventurous, but I'm not quite that ambitious this morning. Up since about 5, drinking some coffee, kind of meditating on what I wanted to talk about with you guys. But no, my wife would love it if I'd have got up and cooked breakfast. But I guess you could say I've been a little lazy today. Maybe I've been a little distracted.
Hey, get us up to date with all the girls in y'all's house. Well, what's somebody doing right now in your wife? If you don't mind, let's get a little personal.
Yeah. Well, my oldest daughter, Celie, she's living in Auburn, working for Riverbank down there in Auburn, doing well. And Katie, my middle daughter, she is in Auburn. She's studying supply chain management at Auburn University, and looks like we're about to have a wedding. So
wow! Congratulations,
Mary, and so that's big news in our home,
yes,
and
sir.
so we're excited about that. But then Lacey, our 8th grader, she's an 8th grader at Horseshoe Bend. She's 13 and doing dance and school and just life. And my wife, she's a teacher at Horseshoe Bend,
wow.
and so and with all that though, we stay pretty busy.
You're the middle daughter that's at Auburn Supply. Tell me what's she in again?
Yeah, it's kind of a up and coming degree called supply chain management.
What's that?
It's in the School of Business. Don't get me talking about all the particulars about it.
Okay.
I really don't know.
Okay.
But it's dealing, with procurement and material. From the time you purchase it and it comes in the door to you ship it out in a product.
Oh, okay.
There's all the little details that go into all of that, and so she's into that.
Good for her.
This is her first semester in that. Seems to be enjoying it.
Yes, sir. Well, good. I don't guess I've ever heard that term. So thank you for it.
It's kind of a new. I think the premise of it has been around for years, but they've just formulated a new degree specifically for that. And so that's kind of a new and upcoming focus or major at Auburn University called supply chain management.
Well, good for her. All the best to her and the upcoming marriage. And sound like things are. You better be getting up early in the morning because you got a lot going on at your house this year.
Man, I have to. Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, thank you for letting us get personal with you. And if you don't mind right now, we'll turn it over to you for the front porch thought of the day.
Absolutely. That little conversation ties in perfectly with what I wanted to kind of focus on today. I want to direct everybody's attention to a passage over in Psalm 90, verse 12, where the psalmist tells us to teach us to number our days aright, that we may gain a heart of wisdom. Yesterday we talked about distractions, and today I kind of want to build on that, but maybe focus on how we focus our time and to feed that focus. It's very important. But we do, just a few more statistics to throw at you, we do spend a lot of time in our modern age kind of wasting time. I found this statistic, and even our phones will remind us. The average person spends 2.5 hours a day scrolling. If you run the numbers on that, and again, I was not a mathematician, but that's like 17 hours a week, something like 900 hours a year that we spend scrolling, kind of distracted. Really, if we want to be honest, wasting time. And, you know, the Bible tells us to number our days that we may gain a heart of wisdom, to use our time wisely. That word wisdom is an interesting word. In the Hebrew, it's a Hebrew word called chokmah, which means skill or expertise in living. You know, scrolling, and there's a lot of wonderful things about the modern age and phone and the capabilities we have with modern technology. But oftentimes that scrolling kind of pulls us away, and it makes us start dealing in the superficial rather than the reality of life. It kind of makes us waste a lot of time. And I love a quote by a guy named Blaise Pascal. You've probably heard of him. But that French mathematician and philosopher, considered by many to be one of the most brilliant men who ever lived, he recognized something extraordinary. He said, all human beings are on this great search for happiness, but most find it to be elusive. He strongly believed that unhappiness is a result of false beliefs on matters important for living a high-quality life. He contends that true happiness can only be found by uprooting false beliefs and replacing them with genuine wisdom. I just want to encourage everybody today that, you know, scrolling really doesn't lend itself to wise living. So I want us to distance ourselves from the distractions and focus on the things today that really matter in life. As the psalmist said, teach us to number our days aright, that we may gain a heart of wisdom.
Maybe we should stroll instead of scroll.
There you go.
I mean, really.
That's what you do, don't you? You stroll?
I stroll throughout life every day. Now, you talking about distraction. It don't take much to distract me, and I'm just, you know, I'm just all over the place, especially in a conversation. But somehow we get through every day.
I hear you. Yeah, you know, I think I may have talked yesterday about multitasking. Really,
Right.
That's a fallacy. It's a myth. We don't multitask. Our brain won't let us. We do something called task switching, which is yeah, that's interesting. That's a you know, a discussion in itself. And it's really very unproductive and inefficient. So, you know, if we could just stay focused. As this one guy that I was watching a video of, a guy named Dr. Huberman, he suggested that if we lose focus, that one way of regaining that focus was to focus on this one particular object. Just hone in. Just focus on this one particular object for like 30 to 60 seconds. He says that helps to recalibrate our brain and us to refocus. Without that, one other guy posits that if we don't use some type of activity like that, it takes us 23 minutes to get back on track, or as my wife says as a teacher, to be on task. So it's just all kind of things that when you start researching this that get us thrown off course. But yeah, maybe when you get off today and get distracted, pick you an object on the wall and try to focus on it for 30 seconds and see if that recalibrates your brain. Why don't you do a little test on that today?
I may take you up on that.
Just don't stare at me. Hey, I use your what would you call it? Switching task? Task switching.
Yeah.
I used that yesterday in a conversation. So
Really?
I learned something
Good.
yesterday. Yeah.
Well, we always enjoy a thought today. You're a great conversationalist, and thank you for spending your time with us this morning. And tomorrow, believe it or not, it's Thursday already. So if you can join us at 6 and 8:20, we'll get two shows taken care of tomorrow.
Sounds great, man. Thanks for having me on, guys. Y'all have a blessed day. And, hey, focus on the things in life that really matter and distance yourself from the distractions.
Thank you.
Boom. That's your word for the day.
Thank you so much, my friend. Enjoy your day.
All right, buddy.
See you, buddy.
All right, bye-bye.
Josh Salmon, man, I just think the world of that young man right there. It's 53 degrees outside right now. It's starting off another beautiful morning, clear. 87, going to warm up a good bit today. Sunny, no rain today. Tonight, 56, clear, no rain tonight. Now let's go into the weekend. Okay, now it's still showing. Now tomorrow, 86 and 58. Friday, got high school. Hey, Andy, good morning to you, buddy. High school football, got a parade we'll tell you about. A homecoming parade in Elk City Friday afternoon. It's going to be a great day for that. 84 and 59, 84 and 64 for the Plains on Saturday, no rain. But we're still showing rain on Sunday. 77 and 46, 60% chance of rain, 46, and then we're going to start off the week, a beautiful week next week, 76 and 47. Getting on in there, cooler evenings. 5-day forecast brought to you by some cool folks. The Yerke family, they're located in the Gap. Now, if you're looking for a brand new 2026 Tri-Tune, go by and see them today. Just go by and visit with them today in the Gap, Highway 280. Forbes Auto Sales, Highway 280 in Kellerton. And we're going to go up the road toward Sylacauga and Birmingham. Forbes Auto Sales. And I'm reading the graphic right now. Decades of trust, our name behind it. That says everything that I want to say about Forbes Auto Sales. Decades of trust, our name behind it. Forbes Auto Sales.
The best lakefront properties don't happen by accident. They're designed, crafted, and built to perfection. Trusted for over 35 years, Lakescape creates breathtaking waterfront retreats built to impress and made to last a lifetime. From your mailbox to the end of your dock, we are the single source answer to design, build, and maintain your dream lakescape. It all starts at lakescape.com.
Amanda Scroggins with RE/MAX Around the Lake will cover every inch of Lake Martin's 880 miles of shoreline to find your family's dream home. Amanda's experience is top-notch, and she is consistently a top 10 RE/MAX agent in the state of Alabama. Her love for her clients is sincere and from the heart. Call her today at 256-749-6634 or visit her website, amandascroggins.com, today.
Jim's Pharmacy at the Lake, located on Highway 49 South in Dayville, home-owned and operated by Jim Clanton, has an experienced staff that is all about your wellness, offering the convenient packaging to help keep your medicines organized. Jim's Pharmacy also has a great gift selection like pecans, socks, lake t-shirts, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, 9 to 2 on Saturday. Give us a call at 256-373-3449.
Hi, I'm Phil Blassingame from Riverbank and Trust. Great bankers build relationships on trust and understanding. It's about listening more than talking and caring for someone's success as much as your own. It's meeting neighbors and businesses where they are on their financial journeys and walking beside them every step of the way. Find your banker at Riverbank and Trust.
Looking for reliable medical equipment close to home? Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical in Sylacauga has you covered with oxygen, CPAPs and BPAPs, continuous glucose monitors, wound care, and airway therapy. Need mobility support? We offer braces, lift chairs, and both manual and motorized wheelchairs available for rent or purchase. We'll even show you how to use your equipment, and yes, we accept most insurances. Serving the Sylacauga area for over 20 years, that's Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical, 201 West Fort Williams. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. Call 256-245-1411 today.
Triple R Cafe in downtown Rockford is where it's located. Now, you looking at the outside right now. Come on the inside. Let's check out the hot bar. And let me tell you about this. Award-winning fried chicken. They do fried chicken like it's supposed to be done. How about this pork chop right here? They're open Monday through Saturday. They cater also. That's Triple R Cafe, downtown Rockford, Alabama.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Anthony's Plumbing. I'm going to be honest with you. I hope you never have to use this number right here. And I hope you never have to give him any business. I hope you never have any issues with your sewer, your plumbing in your house, in your business. But, you know what? There's a pretty good chance that you will. The number to call, Anthony Waldrop, 256-596-1111, 596-1111. Put that number in your phone or wherever it's, put it on your refrigerator. Y'all still use, do you use like the little magnet things on your refrigerator?
When the kids were growing up, we had there wasn't, you couldn't even tell what color our refrigerator was. Now it's the new refrigerator from 4 or 5 years ago. Don't put anything on it. It has to be just right.
We remodeled years ago, and it was nice. Then we got this brand new nice, got water and ice, and that has never worked to my knowledge. You can't get in this refrigerator in our kitchen because the way it's designed. And our old one we put in the laundry room, it's a go-to. It's always ready. It's always easy to get into. So sometimes remodeling ain't all that.
I got 2 out in the garage. They're just easy to get into.
When we lived down in Turtleneck, I had the barn down there that never did use it for anything but play poker in. But we had an old, I think it was a Kenmore refrigerator that I'm talking about old.
Mm-hmm.
That was I wish I still had that. Hey, our guest today, I'm sure if I told you a while ago, from the ER room, emergency room with Russell Medical, Eric Miller. He's a supervisor there, recognizing Staff Emergency Nurses Week. He's just always a treat to come out here. Just a good guy, hard worker. Karen Keeson would be the Turpentines. The Turpentines, they put this on at Russell Lands this time of the year. I think it's next month. I'm not 100% sure on that. They'll let us know. But it's so you got like you go to this station and there'll be a raccoon talking. It's not real raccoon. Not Ricky, not Rocky or Ricky Raccoon.
Okay.
But and then you'll go to the next one. It'll be a deer. You go to the next station. No.
Okay.
No.
No
and then you it'll be a hawk or a fox or a squirrel. But it's pretty neat. It's a turpentine tour or something like that. I can't remember. Hey, bow season it is in, boys and girls. So go out there and go bow hunting today, but for deer. We were talking about a while ago. Let me tell you what, you got to be a strong person to pull back one of those bows.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it went for several years. It was just strong as crazy strong. It was a huge industry.
Oh yeah.
The bow season was. Hunting was.
Jack Wright, he's a friend of the show. I'm pulling him up.
Jack's probably out there looking at his deer.
He
got them all named.
Yeah, he sent me pictures over the past week.
Good morning to your lovely wife too, there, Jack Wright.
There's one right there. It's got like 7 or 8 deer in the picture right there.
Yeah, I bet he feeds them. Let me tell you something about feeding animals. like deer putting out corn. Whenever you stop feeding them, they would come up and start knocking on the door. Where's my food? Hey, don't forget about community conversations on mental health. This is something that the Auburn Outreach has teamed up with the Tallapoosa County Extension Agency from 9 to 11. This will take place. It's a free event at Central Alabama Community College, October the 24th, which will be next week. Everyday stress and feelings, simple ways to cope. Y'all come on out tomorrow from 11 until 12. I'm going to be doing a radio remote with Kalijah Country 97.5 at the Wharf. Now, what a radio remote is, that's where we have somebody from the radio station on location and calling in to Kalijah Country 97.5. Say, hey, y'all come on out here to the Wharf on Highway 280 and check out the blackened shrimp. Check out the dinner specials. Check out the Sunday pot roast. Now, it won't be tomorrow. Sunday pot roast on Sunday. But they have luncheon specials every day and dinner specials. I call them supper specials. They call them dinner specials, like shrimp skewers, bacon peppercorn Alfredo pasta. So they get fancy at nighttime. And I'll always tell you this, boys and girls, when you get a meal at the Wharf Casual Seafood, believe me, you won't go away hungry.
No, it'll fill you up. Hey, I've got hot off the text over here. I wasn't scrolling, Reverend Josh, but got a text. Lynn McVeigh just sent me the information on the Special Olympics being held next month, November 18th, and she's going to get me more information.
Is that the Sportplex?
It's going to be over at Sportplex at 10 a.m. on November 18th. Benjamin Russell and Coosa County School will be there. And I went up there last year, and it is a big time. They have a good time over there. Let's see, Coosa County will join us. Love for people to come out. Starts at 10 o'clock. They're selling T-shirts as a fundraiser to help support the Special Olympics. Y'all just come out. I'll get more information on it. But November 18th, Special Olympics.
Lynn, you're welcome. Come on and talk about
that.
Yep,
come on out here. Yeah,
that's a good event that we want to support. Bailey's. Now that's a new ladies store that's opened up on Main Street in downtown Alexander City. She closed on Monday anyway. That's Kimmy Thompson. She just opened this place. She loves it. She's been wanting to do this for a long time. She retired as a young person, a very young person from Russell Medical, but she has opened up her own store. And thanks to you folks, she had to go to market yesterday, so she was closed yesterday to open back up today. So go by and check her out. That's Bailey's, Main Street, downtown Alexander City.
Why, when you said going to market, why would this pop in my head? The Three Little Piggies.
Well, this little piggy went to market, and this little piggy stayed home, and this little piggy ate roast beef.
Yeah.
The
one had none. Why that just popped in my head?
I don't know. You're strange.
My brain was scrolling. We gotta quit scrolling.
Hey, this coming Friday, you can scroll on down to the auditorium in Dadeville from 9 until noon. Here again, Auburn University has teamed up with the Tallapoosa County Extension Agent. They are putting on a class. It's $10 a person, but this is Trees of Alabama. Tree identification, selection, evaluation, and care. You know, when who told us yesterday that the red oak is appointed? Who told us that?
Jim Hardy.
Okay, Jim, you got my attention on that, because yesterday when I was walking, I went by, I think, what was a red oak. I know what a water oak is. That's the only tree I can really identify, that a pecan and a pine, but I think it was a red oak. So, Jim Hardy, thank you, buddy. We'll be right back. Salvation Army, Highway 280, 6800 U.S. Highway 280. Yesterday we talked about pots and pans. Let's talk about glassware today and Christmas items. Yep, they got both of them out now. Glassware, they got a great selection. Do you have enough coffee cups in your house, or do you even have a coffee cup in your house and you need some coffee cups in your house or your business? They have them. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, too, at the Salvation Army, 6800 US 280.
Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville is building a foundation of strength and trust in the entire Lake Martin community. With our modern branch in Dadeville and caring, attentive staff, we've established Farmers and Merchants Bank as a reliable friend to your banking needs. Whether it's just a savings or checking account or any commercial, auto, or real estate loan, Farmers has local decision making to build a relationship with you and your needs. Farmers and Merchants Community Bank. Strength, service, community.
Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air is excited to participate in our annual Catch Me in Pink campaign, raising money for cutting-edge breast cancer research. We partnered locally with the Joy to Life Foundation and Vera Bradley to help raise significant funds in support of the cause. Each week, we are giving away prizes locally in addition to our national grand prize, a tropical trip for two. To enter, simply snap an USSI of you and a pink-clad Dixie employee and enter it on our website. Dixie will donate money for every photo that's submitted, and you will be entered to win big.
Sometimes we want to be Old MacDonald and have a farm, but an oink oink here and a quack quack there ends up costing a lot of everywhere. Old MacDonald knew that Pop's 49 Feed and Seed in Dadeville was the best place to save here, there, and everywhere. Just a short drive from Alex City and new site. Pop's 49 Feed and Seed is on Highway 49 North in Dadeville. 256-825-8812. That's 256-825-8812.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
This is Marcia Mason, your local Lake Martin bankruptcy and Social Security disability attorney. Mason Law Firm is located at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Call 256-329-1313 to schedule your appointment today. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys. Craving pizza done right? Come to Lake Martin Pizza, where flavor meets the lake, with 2 locations, 63 South in Alexander City and Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Grab a 14 or 18-inch specialty pizza, or build your own masterpiece. Go half and half, your way. In a hurry, stop in for our lunch specials. Hot, fresh pizza by the slice, served daily. We've got more than just pizza. Try our fresh salads, cheesy breadsticks, garlic knots, and sweet cinnamon twists. Lake days, game nights, or family dinners, Lake Martin Pizza hits the spot every time.
Atlanta's place. Me and my buddy Ryan Fuller were just talking about just a little bit ago. What do we want for tomorrow? Well, I think we have settled on the breakfast burrito. Just get that sapsucker loaded, and you talking about a meal. And I think we'll get us a bottle of orange juice. Now that's going to be a very filling meal, and it's going to be a very inexpensive meal too. That's Atlanta's Place. They're open for breakfast right now in about 30 seconds. Downtown Alexander City. Come on back in here and enjoy it. Hey, John Strickland, good morning to you. Give me a call, Dave, okay? Please. Let's see. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Pisey Wisey. Happy birthday to you. And Lord have mercy, Jesus. How are you, girl?
Oh, 85 years old today.
85. We've been talking. We've been wishing you a happy birthday for about 30 years out here on the front porch, and it just melts my heart that you're with us today. How you doing these days?
Doing just fine.
You sound good. Well, what are you going to do anything particular, special on your birthday?
No, just thankful to be living, that's all.
Well, we're thankful that you're living and talking with us, and I sure do love you, girl, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
Happy birthday to Miss Pie.
That's right.
Okay.
Well, you enjoy your birthday, and thank you so much. I was thinking about you yesterday, and I didn't make a note to wish you a happy birthday, but thank you so much for calling in.
Okay, I got a thought for today.
Yes,
this is the day the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it.
And amen.
Amen.
You have a good day, girl.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Pie, let me tell you what, every time you see her, she always got a big old smile on her face. I asked her years ago, how'd you get that pie? How'd you get your name, Pie? She said, because I'm so sweet. And she is. Hey, down at Martin's at Lake Martin, County Road 34 West over in Dadeville from 3 to 10. Nachos, chili, and drinks, and free poo tonight, boys and girls.
If it's not Joe's, whose is it?
I'll be honest with you. I just don't know.
Hey, Christopher Kirk, one of my boys, he's watching us too.
Good morning, Christopher.
Christopher Kirk.
Jimmy Abbott, I texted with him yesterday. You know, Jimmy had some surgery recently, and he's doing well. He's on the mends, and he for Halloween. We're talking. You know, Halloween's right around the corner. Halloween's gonna be on Friday night, and from the Tallapoosa County Sheriff's Department, wishing you all a very happy Halloween, but a safe Halloween. That's one thing. So many things that are so many trunk or treats, and they start this week. They start this week, and they go all the way through the 31st.
Oh yeah, got a lot of things going on at the chamber.
No, they do.
Hot off the press. November 4th, one table community dinner. And I think you're going to talk about that later this week, maybe.
Yeah, Steve Robinson's going to be on.
Yeah, at the Orchard out on Washington Street. An upscale farm to table, long table dinner celebrating our community. Just everybody get together and have dinner out there. Cost is $100 per person. Put on by the Alexander City Chamber of Commerce. That's at 5:30 to 8. That sounds like a fun event right there.
It's a big event.
And all these fall festivals. Main Street having one on October 25th, 10 to 1 on that Saturday. Food trucks, vendors, games, and more, and trick-or-treat at 11 a.m. Contact Michelle, 256-786-0584 for a vendor application.
Hey, it's homecoming week, Spirit Week. Benjamin Russell this week. Homecoming is Friday night. Homecoming parade. I think you start lining up at 1:45. I believe this coming Friday afternoon. That's always a big event. The weather's going to be perfect for it. Today, teachers-student swap. Teachers dress as a student, and students dress as a teacher. So that's always a lot of fun. And y'all get in the spirit. Hallelujah Night invites you, Perfect Peace Missionary Baptist Church invites you to Hallelujah Night for fellowship, food, fun, and family. That's going to be October the 25th. That's Saturday week from 5 to 7. So a lot of things going on this time of the year. Also, Saturday, October 25th, free pancake breakfast for all veterans and family members and first responders. That is the American Legion Post 143 over in Dadeville, Alabama.
Hey, Ron, I sent You may have that picture of the homecoming, the timeline for the whole homecoming festivities. If you bring that back up sometime in the next few minutes, we can look at that. But
good.
Throwaway days coming up in
next week.
I was giving my orders for the October 24th, 25th, and 26th to be at the Elk City Annex. I got some stuff to throw away, and it's not me. I'm not gonna get on.
You know who else gonna be up there when you start throwing things away?
Who?
Other folks.
Other folks.
You know what those other folks will be doing?
What?
Getting stuff you throwing away.
Not this stuff. I got look right here. Homecoming week of events right there. We're on. You just talked about that, the student-teacher swap.
Let's go all the way down to Friday.
Yeah.
Tell them. You
Friday.
can't read that, can you?
I can read it. How far away I can see.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, y'all getting out early on.
Go ahead, Papa.
Yeah. Early dismissal on Friday at 11:45 a.m. I like the way the HOCO, I guess that means homecoming parade, at 1:45. Pre-game homecoming court ceremony kickoff 7 p.m. Now I heard that in the pre-game, they normally do homecoming queen at halftime. It's going to be there. It's going to happen around 6:30 in the pre-game festivities this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if you want to go see the homecoming queen announcement, you got to get there early this year.
Interesting.
I think it just takes up
Too much time.
Yeah, and you can get a penalty if you don't start the second half on time.
Really?
You can get penalty. Oh yeah,
Home team?
Yeah, home team. Gets
I've never
penalized.
heard that.
I've been there when we've been penalized before.
I've never heard that before. Hey, I'm looking forward to going down to Lake Martin Pizza on Highway 63 South. You guys and gals, come on out 5:15 this coming Friday before the game. A bunch of I say guys and gals. You girls come on out. You cheerleaders, y'all come on out. I'd love to see y'all. I know old Jerome Jackson be there, and Tom Lambert. How about you coming on out there? Ronnie Jackson, Randy Lee. I'm gonna go by and pick up old Tom Young. It's just a get together. It's mainly for the undefeated team of 69, BRHS 69. But it's really open to any guys that played or didn't play. You know, the only time I ever got hurt, I was coming down Hempline Stadium, going through the goalpost. You know how you come down after halftime, and I'd mouthed off to old Charles Bailey, Moose, one time, and he didn't like it, and so when I'm coming down that hill, he hit my back of my feet, and it made me fall, and that's the only time I ever got hurt playing football.
They call a penalty on him?
No, we were just running back on the field. I'm just
good gracious.
Another time, I was sitting in the back of Randy Lee. I'll never forget some of these things. I was sitting in the back of Randy Lee's vehicle, my best friend since I was a kid, first grade, and I was mouthing off to Charles Bailey again. Well, he politely just took that big old fist of his and popped me right in the jaw. You know what I did? Rolled the window up, sat right there. And
I have a funny Charles Bailey Moose story. So when I graduated from Auburn, I went to work for the bank, and back then, Mayor Bailey, Coach Bailey, they played basketball. The Russell crew played ball at lunch, and they were playing.
They were tough too.
Yeah, they were playing over at Sportplex, and a couple of young guys, Russell and I, we decided we wanted to play too because we love to play basketball. And we'd get over there, and if they had 10, you weren't going to play. I mean, you could not break into that fraternity of lunch guys back then.
Who were some of them? You remember them?
Oh, yeah. Hank Spires, Coach Bailey, Moose, Wally Patterson, Herman Bates, Harvey.
Herman Bates?
Yeah, Ricky
Really?
Ricky Milam.
Yeah.
Gary Tapley from the fire department.
Yeah.
I'm missing, Bull, Randy Adair, Bull. Johnny Gordon.
I be darned.
So, who else? And Marvin Steele played before, but years ago. But anyways, I broke in. But after about 6 or 8 months, I finally got to squeeze in and start playing. And I was going with a Moose story. But anyway, basketball was fun. For 25 years, played at lunch. Well, back then when Moose was playing, Coach Bailey was playing, they were on the same team. They would never be on the opposing teams because if you foul Coach Bailey, look out because it was coming back to you.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, there was a guy
He ain't
here.
lying either.
There was a guy here. He's about 6'4". He worked in town. He no longer lives here, and he thought he was good. And he was a good basketball player, but he would foul, and they'd call foul. I didn't foul, anyways.
Did you have referees out there?
No, you call your own fouls. That's why you get some me. Sammy Huntley played then.
I remember Sammy.
But this one guy, he got mad, and Moose got mad at him, and they started popping back off at each other. Moose goes over, takes his right hand, and reaches that guy's T-shirt and just rips it off of him.
Really?
That guy never came back. Never came
Way
back.
to go, Moose.
It
Run
never
him
came
off
back.
there, buddy.
Yeah. And the coach buddy one time, I was driving the baseline.
He'll foul, too.
Oh, yeah. He just took his arm out like that. And I went up under his arm. I'm laying there. I'm bleeding. Get up, boy.
Yeah.
Get up, boy. And anyways.
He would pretty kind of, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I got married, in 91. And I remember getting out there playing, and they saw my ring. Oh, you done got married now. You know, all this kind of stuff. And he goes, take that ring off before you start playing ball.
Oh, really?
So I took it off every day in case, you hit your finger and swell up on you and can't get it off. So I would, so he gave us fatherly advice too.
When he was mayor of Alexander City, was that a full time or not?
It was full time.
It was? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't remember.
Yeah, it was.
The mayor, it hadn't always been full time.
Maybe not, but it was then. Well, it's been full time. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm almost positive.
That's some good stories. Hey, Tallapoosa County Cattlemen's educational meeting October 27th. That's going to be at First Baptist Church in Dadeville at 6 o'clock. Put that on your things to do. We'll be right back. Town and country. Girls, I see y'all sometime this morning. I already got my britches out. I ain't taken any clothes to the cleaners in a long time, and I'm going to take them this morning. Because you know why? They got special today, $4.90 on your pants. Regular dress, $8 1/4. That's the special of the week at Town and Country Cleaners. They're open from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Girls, I look forward to seeing y'all today at Town and Country Cleaners, Cherokee Road.
Inspired by the bold bison, Southern Union students blaze new trails every single day. They press forward knowing their SU education will lead them to success. Affordable, accessible, and locally unparalleled. Whether you're transitioning to a university or launching straight into a lucrative career, a degree from SU SDC can help you blaze your path. 3 locations, dedicated faculty and staff, endless possibilities. It's all waiting for you at Southern Union. It's time to venture forward. Register today.
At Beyond Home Care, we provide in-home care services to individuals needing assistance with activities in their daily lives. We work with each client to provide personalized home care and sitter services. Whether it's assistance with bathing and personal care or an escort to a doctor's appointment, each client receives the individual care they need with the dignity and respect they deserve. Give us a call today at 256-414-6090 or visit us online at beyondhomecareal.com.
Russell Medical Total Fitness is ready. Are you? Do you have arthritis? They can help. Pilates are for everyone. Ask them about the Silver Sneakers program. Get moving in a class now, or if you prefer, personal training on land and water are available. They have invested in new equipment for you. Invest in yourself with a dedicated and knowledgeable staff. Call today, 256-329-7623.
It's fall, y'all! It's Pumpkapalooza time here at Gorey's Furniture.
Make a purchase, pick a pumpkin, win a prize. Every pumpkin has a number, and every number is a winner. You can win 5, 10, 15% off or free delivery. You're gonna love this place.
Pumpkinpalooza, that's only at Gorey's Furniture.
Tiny Homes by Wind Creek now renting. Sleeps for, full kitchen, private fishing pond, boat charging station, and pet friendly. Call today, 256-935-9337 or tinyhomesbywindcreek.com. Located in beautiful small town USA, Alexander City, Alabama, on Highway 63 South. Turning into Wind Creek State Park, and there they sit, ready for you to sit on their front porch.
The Alex City Parks and Rec Department serves the residents of Alexander City with quality facilities and programs designed to positively affect the lives of our citizens. From youth sports programs to adult activities and our senior center, the Alex City Parks and Rec offers services for all ages. The Cooper Rec Center, Lake Winds Golf Course, and the Senior Activity Center are just some of the great features the Alex City Parks and Rec Department provides for the people of Alex City. For more information on any of our programs, call 256-329-5762. or go to acpr.recdesk.com.
Castelluccio Fine Italian Dining in downtown Alexander City is rapidly becoming the region standard for Italian cuisine, as well as hand-cut filet mignon, fresh Gulf seafood, and the area's best Italian import wine selection. We offer true old-world charm with unmatched hospitality. Like Castelluccio Fine Dining on Facebook to keep up with daily lunch and dinner specials. Also new, we offer catering for your family and small business, so call and order. Castelluccio, downtown Alexander City, where the only thing that rivals the flavor is the dining experience.
Merle Norman Cosmetics, located on Calhoun Street inside the square, downtown Alexander City. If you don't know, Miss Sue B. Walker owned Merle Norman for decades. Now Vicky and Robin, sisters, have it now in a brand new location. It is bright and beautiful. Go by and see them today. Merle Norman Cosmetics, downtown Alexander City. Really is nice. I am telling you, it's really, really nice. Come back in here and join us. We may have another basketball story for you in just a little bit.
Well, before we go to another story, Sharon Suggs Blair
Good morning, Sharon.
is watching us.
Thank you so much.
I'm hoping Cindy is.
Trinity Methodist Church next to Russell Medical is not selling pumpkins this year, I found out. I don't know what about. I was all ready to go take Genevieve and WW over there, as we did last year. So we got to go somewhere else and get one now. Carvet pumpkin.
Yeah,
pumpkins don't last long.
Once you cut them.
Yeah, they kind of sag.
They rot.
The faces kind of sag a little bit.
Do you like carving pumpkins?
Well, I do. I know last year when we went and picked some pumpkins out over there and carried them over to Maggie and Nick's and me and WW and Genevieve. I got the knife out and sang a song, made up a song, and cut up and laughed, and that's what I'm not very artistic with one.
I don't know why we would do this, but when I was in high school, we took it had to be big for us to do this, big old pumpkins, and cut the bottom out of them and make the face on them.
Put M80 in it?
No. And at a pep rally at the for the this time of year pep rally at the school for football, me and Paul Holly and Pat Bailey, I don't know who all of us. There's 4 or 5 of us. Bill Blythe probably. We put them on our heads.
A real pumpkin.
A real pumpkin. And it's pretty slimy.
Yeah.
And we sang a couple of songs with pumpkins on our heads.
What kind of song would you sing with a pumpkin on your head?
Bom-ba-dee-da-bom, happy trails to you.
Roy Rogers and Dale Evans? Who are you, Dale Evans?
I did, Paul and them did the Bom-ba-dee-da. She didn't sing, but did she sing it with him? Did she? Anyway, we didn't have a girl singing with us.
Happy Trails to You.
Happy Trails, yeah.
That was kind of their theme song on the Roy Rogers show.
And then Van Halen sang it too.
Really?
That's why we were doing it. Van Halen, yeah.
Hey, Halloween trunk or treat at the Elks Lodge, Sunday week, the 26th, 3 to 5. They'll have a cakewalk, inflatables, hot dogs, and drinks. Everything is free at that event, too. Steel Magnolias starts next week. We'll have some folks on couple times between now and then. It'll be 24th and 25th at 6 o'clock, 2 o'clock matinee on the 26th at the Betty Carroll Graham Technology Center. This is an Act 2 play, Steel Magnolias. A good movie. Saw many years ago.
From way over in Georgia, Brian Wagner's watching us.
Brian Wagner, good morning to you, buddy.
That'd be Marvin's oldest boy.
That's right. Arise, Tammy with an I, Montgomery. Good morning to you. Arise is public transportation. I don't know if we mention that enough. It is open to the public. It is open to everybody around here. In fact, I was at the W store yesterday doing a little shopping and saw my old buddy, a driver with Arise, Freddie Brooks. Come on in. He's in one of the commercials, but I've always thought the world of Freddie and his mama and his sisters. And Freddie he's one of those guys you want to get on the bus with him because his personality is just absolutely the best around. Also, I ran into in the W store yesterday. John Benson. I hadn't seen John in a long time. And my old buddy from way back when, with Dean Motor Company days, Sonny Hutchison from Jackson Gap. Sonny, I think he told me he'll be 86 years old coming up, but he worked for my dad. He worked with Reggie after Dad sold out. He's always been a part of the family. But Sonny Hutchison, it's always good seeing you. Town of Rockford got a fall festival decorating contest going on. That's going to be they're going to announce the winners on October 31st. Judging will take place on Monday, the 27th.
Yesterday was the Lake Martin Auburn Club annual golf tournament.
How'd that go?
Went well. Beautiful day down there. Golly, the course is beautiful. I think we had 25 teams down there. So we raised a good bit of money for scholarships and whatnot for the Lake Martin Auburn Club. It was a nice, very nice day down there. I'm done with that story.
Well, but follow it up with another one.
Another story. What?
Trunk or treat, October 30th.
I was throwing it back to you.
Passion Church, Alex City, 63 North. Come on by for that event. Also, Rockford trick or treat, 6 to 8 Friday, October 31st, which is Halloween night. Bring your goose out to trick or treat along Main Street, and then head to the park for even more fun and games. Haunted hayrides, games, giveaways, and music. Do you have a favorite, I'd say Halloween, a horror movie that you love to see, that you don't like horror movies?
I'm not. I've watched a lot of them.
Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah, see all that. Yeah. What was the debates?
Psycho.
Psycho. Yeah. Texas Chainsaw was that's just crazy. I mean, those aren't scary. They're nasty.
Yeah. You're really right about that.
They're but I'd love to be in a movie theater watching a horror movie and listen to people around you go, don't go in there. You fool. Don't go in that room.
Do you remember a movie that just bothered you? That scared you?
The first Nightmare on Elm Street. That was weird.
Yeah.
That was
Freddy
Krueger. Now, some of the movies...
They're all playing right now.
A movie that disturbed me was Deliverance.
Yeah.
That disturbed me.
Oh, yeah, that was...
I was like, oh, my gosh.
That was... Burt Reynolds was just one of my favorite actors.
Yeah.
I mean, he was just cool. He played for Florida State, quarterback for a while, but just had a heck of a career. And he did most of his stunts, too.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever been down the river up there where they filmed all that?
Chukalaka?
Chattooga.
Yeah, I knew it was
something. You were close. Chakalaka. Yeah. Chattooga River. And, if you have a guide with you, they'll tell you.
Have you been down it?
Oh, yeah. Excuse me. They'll call this is Sodomy Bend here.
Oh, really?
They'll call this is the bend, and this is This is where that was filmed.
Did they really back up the
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So that part was true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good movie. Hey, we're gonna take us a commercial break right now, and we will be right back. They're going to get the chickens out today and barbecue their little old legs. Barbecue chicken legs at Coons Corner Deli today. Hash brown casserole, that's a meal within itself. Butter beans are good for your heart. Green beans, baby carrots, and blackberry cobbler. See if they got a little ice cream for that blackberry cobbler at Coons Corner Deli, Hillary Street.
Planning for the future is one of the greatest gifts we can give our loved ones. At Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, we are here to guide you with compassion, helping you make choices that bring peace of mind. Pre-planning means your wishes are honored and your family is free to focus on what truly matters, cherishing every memory. Because love, care, and dignity should last a lifetime. Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, here for you, always.
Obituaries this morning brought to you by Radney Funeral Home and Langley Funeral Home. We have one obituary to report this morning. Mr. James Darrell Danford of Goodwater, 67 years old, has passed away. Memories and condolences may be shared at www.radneyfuneralhome.com. Radney Funeral Home is honored to serve the family of James Darrell Danford. As always, our thoughts and prayers go out to the folks who have lost family members and loved ones over the past week or so, and we'll be right back.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Wharf Casual Seafood is serving up the ultimate game day feast. Their family meal deals are the MVP on game day. Make dinner easy before the big game. Every bite's a win at Wharf Casual Seafood. Check out their menu at wharfcasualseafood.com.
Experience the freedom of mobility with Arise, our safe and clean public transportation serving all of Tallapoosa County. Keep your independence and leave the driving to us. Our handicapped accessible vehicles provide affordable fares based on age and distance. A mobile community is a thriving community. Wherever you need to go, we'll take you there. Call 256-329-8444 to schedule your trip today. Arise, your ride to a better life.
The Sure Shot Outdoors is located on Highway 280 in Alexander City across from Chick-fil-A. Sporting goods store that always has a great selection of footwear, men's and ladies apparel, cookware for camping and home, firearms and shells year-round. Also, online store with financing is available. Owner Scott Watson invites you to come by today to see what the Sure Shot Outdoors has to offer you. Again, the Sure Shot, Highway 280, Alexander City.
Whether it's Lake Martin, Lay Lake, or Logan Martin, boaters from all over the state of Alabama come to Alex City Marine, just off Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama, because it's worth the drive. With the best deals on unbeatable Suzuki outboards and a great pre-owned inventory while they last. Alex City Marine is the pros the locals know. And no matter where you're from, when you're here, you're local to us. Alex City Marine, just off Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama. AlexCityMarine.com.
It's fall, y'all, at Grace's Flowers, Hillary Street in Alexander City, and the girls are excited. Man, they have got the flowers. They got the dried flowers. They also got the real flowers, plants, angels, crosses, and so much more. But let me tell you something about Grace's Flowers. It's been around for decades, taking care of our families during the good days and the bad days. Let's make it a good day at Grace's Flowers. Call them 256-234-4238.
Along with fall, there's huge falling prices at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor for all your tractor, implements, and riding lawnmower needs. All remaining Spartan mowers must go for next year's models. And besides the year-end low prices, you can still get 0% interest up to 60 months. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor also has a huge selection of Mahindra tractors of all sizes with full implements packages that range from harvest or just getting your hunting site prepped. Mahindra also has up to 84 months 0% financing. So now's the time. Score big with the Lake's exclusive Spartan and Mahindra dealer. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, Highway 280 across from the Home Depot.
About an hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But with the Zaxby's Sauce Boss box, he's dunking all over these fools.
Welcome to Dunk City. I'm the mayor and the sheriff.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Seven o'clock out here. It must be Russell Medical time now with Eric Miller, who is the emergency room supervisor. This is hospital week for supervisors or for emergency.
Well, last week was for emergency nurses week. Last week was.
Would you introduce your guest, please?
Yeah. So this is one of my charge nurses in the ER. This is Becca Caldwell. So she's been with us. Basically since right out of high school.
Yeah,
so
10 years.
10 years at the hospital. So
where'd you get those beautiful blue eyes?
I got them from you, Kenny Dane. Got them from you.
That is a story that goes back how far?
Oh, I think probably I was 6, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
about 20.
Wow.
20 years ago.
And the story goes. In fact, we used it with the front porch anniversary, the 30-year anniversary. We used that story in there because. I just one of those things I'll never forget because her mom, Miss Emily, was behind this camera right here, and when I asked her that, where did you? And she was, and she still is a beautiful little girl who's grown up to be a beautiful young lady. And I asked her just the innocent question, where did you get those beautiful blue eyes? And she said, from me. Her mom fell out in the floor laughing. So we have never, at that time, you didn't know what in the world we were talking about. Then your dad called me that afternoon. Kenny, do we need to talk about something? I said, I don't believe so, Matt Caldwell. But really, that was some great laugh.
That is awesome.
What made you get into this line of work?
Well, it just a freak accident.
Really?
My dad, he said,
Yeah.
do you want, he works in the lab
Right.
at Russell,
Mhm.
and he said, well, they're hiring in the lab.
Mhm.
Why don't you come and interview? So when I went and interviewed, at that time they got that position filled. She said, well, let's go see about the ER.
Mhm.
And her name was Rebecca as well at the
Mhm.
time.
Really?
She walked me over there. I talked to Misty Butler, who
Mhm.
is our director,
Mhm.
and I got the job right
Wow.
there. And I fell in love with it.
But so you didn't do any shadowing. You just jumped right in to the fire,
Yes.
literally. Wow.
I fell in love with it.
I think it's a calling.
Yes.
Because because this is a tough department.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all get, and we say this every time you come out here or anybody from the emergency room, y'all get beat up all the time.
Yeah.
It ain't fair.
Yeah.
I've been out there and it ain't no fun. And let me tell you something. You don't really realize how big that emergency room is until you're a patient.
Yeah.
Because it goes back several rooms.
Yeah.
And I've been there when you had to wait in line.
Oh, yeah.
To get a room.
Yeah.
Do y'all run into that every day or?
Well, we run into more than not because just that we're limited by space. We have 12 beds in there, and nowadays patients are a lot sicker than they've ever been.
Really?
And so their workups take a lot longer now. So we used to be able to run like 4 of our rooms, what we call fast track, where we get patients that weren't as high acuity, pretty in and out pretty quickly. But now we really don't have that. That our entire ER is filled up with sick people, constantly sick people. So,
what is it mainly? Is it seasonal?
Well, it can be. See, Russell is a lot different than most ERs because most ERs, like during the flu time, they'll kind of go up in their census.
Okay.
For us, and then when the summer comes, they'll go down in census.
Okay.
For us, we kind of stay the same throughout the year because once the summer gets here, it's the lake holiday, so our population increases.
Growth.
So we get more people coming down, and it could be it could be traumas from the boating accidents. It can be just a lot of different things, you know.
How about snake bites? I always like that. this time
We do see a lot of snake bites. In fact, we're probably one of the only few hospitals that keep the medication is called Crofab. Yes, antivenom Crofab. We keep it in stock at the pharmacy. I think Jerry, our director of pharmacy, keeps enough to dose 2 adult males with it, which and that medication is extremely costly to keep on board.
Really?
So yeah,
Really?
But yeah, they keeps it there because well, just look what's around us. Like we have a lot of outdoorsy, woodsy areas, but also we don't really have another medical center close by.
That carries that.
Yeah, that carries that, and then so really in the trauma system too, they'll direct people with snake bites to Russell because of that. They know we have that Crofab there. Yeah.
I guess I don't know if it's just because of social media or for whatever reason. This summer, I have seen more rattlesnakes that people have posted.
Yeah.
So I just didn't know if you had more bites this summer or
probably not more. It's probably about at par with the rest of the other years. It's just we just see a lot of them. Like we see them, and it's the antivenom for snake bites is the same for a copperhead or water moccasin, rattlesnake. They're all American pit vipers. So
is are any of those more poisonous than the other?
Not really. It's really it's the same venom throughout them. Now you can get probably a stronger bite from a rattlesnake just because they're a stronger snake, like a water moccasin or a cottonmouth. So,
I don't like a snake. I don't like a stick that looks like a snake. But I know we have a lot of them around here, and you just got to be careful. This is the first day of bow season, so boys and girls out there, this time of the year they're out there probably more than ever.
Yeah, they're still out. I mean, they're still they probably another couple months where they kind of burrow up underground, but they're still trying to get that last meal in before they're leaving. But also, if they're trying to, if snakes are and you're crawling through the woods, if they're buried up somewhere, they're just going to attack. And that's just what they do. So.
Have you ever been almost bitten?
Me? I have. Funny story. I used before nursing, after the military, I was in school at wildlife biology down at Auburn.
Okay.
And we did a research project where we went down to I can't even remember the name of the river now. The creek is in Tuskegee. But we were just surveying fish, and when I was pulling the net through the water to just count the fish, picked up a copperhead. No. Yeah, and so it struck, but luckily it was inside the net and couldn't get through the net. So that was probably the closest snake bite I've ever gotten. So.
I said that blame chill. Have you ever been almost bitten?
No, thankfully, no. My dogs, yes, but not me.
Okay. Since you brought that up, do you use that same antivenom on a animal that's bitten, or does a vet use that?
No, my dog did get antivenom, but I don't know if it was Crofab.
Crofab.
Yeah, I guess it's probably very similar. Yeah, because the way they harvest it from a snake is they literally milk the snake to get the venom, and they synthesize it from there.
Really?
Yeah. So that's why it's so expensive, because you got to catch the snakes and milk it from there. So.
I'm not looking for that job. So if anybody's looking for it, I'm gonna let y'all have that job.
Yeah.
I think about what you said a while ago, Eric, about this is such a sick area of so many sick folks. Why? Why is it?
Well, there's a lot of factors that go into that. One is that we have a tremendous amount of nursing homes around us, and our population is we have that mixture of a lot of retirees in this area.
Okay.
And so with people with the advancements in medical field, you have people living longer, so their care becomes more complex as they get older. And so that's why, when you have somebody from the nursing home who has a list of medical history a mile long,
right?
Because you're not only treating in the ER, we're trying to treat that acute thing that's going on with them, but we still have to manage those other chronic things while they're there.
That they have every day.
Yeah, every day, and that's why it takes so much longer, because you can't treat somebody with a disease like congestive heart failure, where they retain fluid a whole lot. If they come in with septic, you can't treat them the same way you treat somebody who's a healthy individual with septic. Because somebody's healthy, we're going to give them tons of fluids. We're going to be very aggressive with that. Someone with that congestive heart failure, we're going to have to be a lot slower with the treatment. We still have the protocols and processes that we follow with it, but we do have to take a little bit longer with them. So that's why it's just people are more complex in their medical histories.
Do we have a big diabetic population for this area?
We see it a lot just because the patients in the ER, when they come to us, they're sick, and usually diabetes is one of those things that it can spur on to other things. It can spur on to kidney problems, and can spur on to disease, acute syndrome called DKA, diabetic ketoacidosis, that we see a lot. But it's and it just makes other issues more complex, and even wound healing. Like if they get a wound on their foot, if somebody's diabetic, you could have a hard time healing from that. So.
And of course, we got the wound care center here.
Yeah.
State of the art. State of the art. Do y'all work with other departments a lot?
Oh yeah.
Within the hospital.
Oh yeah. We for us, we have to work with all the departments. We have to work with the lab for sure, pharmacy, the radiology department, then also the other acute care departments like Med-Surg, ICU, the
Cancer Center.
We do a lot. We refer a lot to the Cancer Center because we don't. If you come in and we see something that on your X-rays or anything that looks like it could be cancerous, we can't really make that determination. We can say, hey, we do what's called a clinical impression or differential diagnosis. And we'll say, hey, you really need to follow up with oncology because they're the ones that are going to look and really get into it and say, okay, yeah, this is cancer and this is going to be your treatment course.
Is that a CAT scan?
It can be a CAT scan. Sometimes you can see nodules on a plain X-ray film.
Okay.
So
why I asked that because September a year ago is when Ellen went to the emergency room at Russell Medical, and that's when I thought she was having a heart attack.
Yeah.
And we get in there and do all, about long 7-8 hours later, all the tests that came out, and then y'all found the cancer.
Yeah.
That we didn't. You talking about a surprise?
Yeah.
Do y'all run into surprises like that? A lot.
We do, and it usually the ER is probably the part that finds those diagnoses more often than not because like with Ellen when she comes in we're looking at her heart trying to rule out make sure that her heart's okay. That's our number one priority, and that's why it takes so long because if you come in with chest pains and you have a history, we're going to do initial a panel of labs. One is that troponin that shows your how your heart's working, but the problem is we have to wait another 4 hours and then do another troponin to make sure before you go home.
What are you calling it again?
It's a troponin level. Okay. So when your heart takes a damage, it will release that chemical called troponin, and that's something that we can measure to see, even if your EKG looks fine, we can see if your heart's actually having some damage. But sometimes when you, if you do it too early, it might not be elevated.
Wow.
So that's why you wait 4 hours after that, and then you check it again, and if it's both of them are negative, then
you just answered a big question that comes up a lot. Why are we in the emergency room so long? Well, Eric just answered that. We'll be right back. Lake Martin, Dadeville area Chamber of Commerce. Good morning to you, Miss Molly by golly. Now, I think they try to get out there a little bit early on Wednesdays. They ought to. They keep a lot going on all the time. Ribbon cutting, having meetings all the time. Now, if you want to be a part of the Lake Martin, Dadeville area Chamber of Commerce, they would love to have you. Let me give you that telephone number if you don't mind, 256-825-4019. That's the Lake Martin, Dadeville area Chamber of Commerce.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best kept secret. An affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
For years, Tom Watley's been a name you can trust to represent you, and now you can depend on Tom Watley Law, LLC to handle all of your legal needs. Tom has over 20 years of practice in criminal defense, probate needs, and estate planning. Tom Watley Law supports the communities of Lee and Tallapoosa County and can handle all your legal needs or refer you to their network of specialty attorneys. When it counts, call Tom Watley Law, LLC at 334-559-3420 or online at tomwatleylaw.org. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Dalton Insurance. Let's talk about it right now. My old buddy Tyler Dalton says this: whether you're retiring in 6 months or 6 years, Tyler's one-on-one insurance plan reviews make sure you're not overpaying and that you've got the coverage you need when aging into Medicare. Dalton Insurance has health care, Medicare, and life insurance. Call today, 334-489-3624.
Little Lambs and Ivy Day School, located on East South Street in Dadeville, is a great place for children to stay. Miss Peggy is a talented angel with a staff that works hard to achieve happiness for all. Miss Peggy is also very involved in the community that she loves. Just like her children at Little Lambs and Ivy, teachers helping children, children helping children. Swing by and see Mrs. Peggy for more information, or call 256-825-9415. That's 256-825-9415.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elk City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
Red Flag Pest Control is Central Alabama's best in pest control, with hometown service in Lake Martin and now the greater Montgomery area. When you see pests, throw down the red flag. Termites, bed bugs, carpenter bees, mosquitoes, or general pests. Red Flag gets the job done at the right price for your home or business. At Lake Martin, call 888-943-0353, or in Montgomery, 334-265-1831. Red Flag, the best in pest control in Central Alabama.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state, and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
Come back in here and join me and Miss Rebecca and Eric out here from the emergency room. I want to show a picture right now that I just saw last week of a helicopter, and there's a story behind that, because we have a helicopter here now. It's a life flight.
Oh, well, no, that's Haynes.
Haynes.
They are.
So
a
it's a difference.
Well, there's Lifesaver, I should say. There's a couple different helicopters. We have Survivor Flight in Alabama, Haynes Air Ambulance, and then also Lifesaver. But yeah, they're all life flights.
This is coming from you, Eric. Our relationship with UAB Stroke Neurology has been an absolute game changer for our community. He said, I've seen so many lives saved because of this. I couldn't be prouder of our team. A great job, you guys will make a big difference. UAB Medicine. Yeah. Of course, that was a person involved in this right here.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's like the teleneuro that we have at telestroke neurology that we have with UAB. We have an incredible relationship with them. So what that means is that when you come into the ER with any stroke-like symptoms, within probably 10-15 minutes of your arrival, you're in front of one of the top stroke neurologists in the country.
Wow.
From UAB that's looking at your CT scans, going through a full physical assessment with you, going through these things and making the determination, like, okay, is this a stroke? Is it not a stroke? How do we treat this? And
you're talking seconds.
Yes, seconds, because we have a time window of an hour from the time you arrive to give you this medication called a TNCase that can actually dissolve that clot that's causing you problems, and that clot might not show up on the CT scan. And so that's why that medication is given based off of symptoms, and that's why having this teleneuro or stroke neurology in the ER is so vital for area like us, where we do have, like I was saying, a much older population,
right?
Because we see a lot of strokes, and diabetes can lead to stroke, heart conditions can lead to stroke. So many things, just your basic physical activity can lead to strokes. So we do see a lot of strokes here, a lot more. I think the last time we met with the UAB, we send more consults to them than any other
really
group. Yes, and but it's something that we utilize heavily, and it really has. It has kind of there are people that have had a massive stroke and that they have full use of their hands and use, and they're able to they have a huge quality of life.
You can't visually see it.
Yeah, and that's the thing, when because of this service that we have with UAB, they have now, like, their quality of life after post-stroke is great. I mean, they're back to doing their normal things, and they have. And also, what that also does, allows us access to their cath lab for stroke. So if somebody does have what's called a large vessel occlusion, the T in case is going to dissolve like a small clot in a smaller vessel that causes an issue. But if they have a true large vessel occlusion, they get airlifted straight to UAB, and that flight's about 10-15 minutes from a helicopter, probably about 20 minutes from a helicopter, and the helicopter's, like you said, it's in our backyard now, and so they are there quickly, go straight to the cath lab, and they go almost like when they do a heart cath, but they go inside the brain and they'll actually retrieve that clot out and restore the blood flow.
From the helicopter from here to Birmingham to UAB is how long?
It's about 20, I want to say 20-25 minutes maybe.
Really? I thought that's what you just said, but I had to ask you again. I didn't realize it was that quick.
It is very quick, quick. Yep. And so, the whole team at Haynes, and also the care ambulance, has been a great partnership with us. And it's
relationships.
It is. And not only that, if they're not able to fly with them, what they'll do is they'll take that critical care team that's on the helicopter, and they'll get them in an ambulance, and they'll be able to take a critical patient anywhere that needs to go if we can't keep them at Russell. And so that service has just been huge. And then also, like with UAB, and also with that, because we had such a good relationship with this telestroke, they just started a program called teletrauma, where now we were the first hospital in the state to activate that at our hospital with UAB.
Congratulations.
And we're really excited about that.
That says a lot about y'all.
It does. It's like our relationship with them has been really good. But that teletrauma, same thing. If you're in a major MVC, because we don't have a trauma surgeon there. We do have some really good surgeons, but trauma surgeon they are some of the smartest surgeons out there, because they have to know about every system, not just they can't just focus on one thing. So they have to know how to be a cardiac surgeon, a GI surgeon, sometimes a orthopedic surgeon, all those things. So we get in front of the trauma surgeon, they're looking through the CT scan, same thing again, saying, oh, okay, this does not need surgery. This is something that can be watched. So if you have a major trauma that you don't need surgery for, you don't have to go to UAB or go to another facility. You can actually hopefully stay here with us and stay at Russell, because we have that trauma surgeon on standby. So,
do people, when they go to the emergency room, do they understand priority? Because most of the time it's all about me.
Yeah.
And everybody wants to get treated right now. But if there's 5 people in there, who? And I've asked you this question before. Who says who gets to go first? Hey, Eric, I know you. Can y'all get me on back there? You got to wait your time, Kenny. You're not as sick as that person in front.
Sorry, Kenny.
That's kind of the way it works.
It is. It's our triage nurses and usually it's one of our charge nurses like Becca or another charge nurse first, Tiffany Pike, Jordan Jones, one charge nurses, Lauren Pierce, Cassidy Giddens, and all these nurses. The funny thing is they're all from this area. Like Becca, she grew up here.
Yeah.
Becca has worked every single job in our ER. So she started off as a unit secretary and a tech, and then went to nursing school, became an LPN in the ER, then became an RN, and now one of the charge nurses. Same thing with Lauren Pierce, the same way. She did the same thing. Jordan Jones actually started.
First.
He volunteered in the ER. Just in high school, volunteered in the ER, loved it, came in as a tech, went to nursing school, became LPN in the ER as a tech, and then he actually became a charge nurse down in East Alabama, and then came back to us full-time. He always stayed with us part-time. And then Tiffany, I think she graduated from Dable, and she's been at the hospital 12 years now. So, but yeah, those are the ones that are making that priority, and it's the sickest comes first. And so one thing that we have realized that we really have to do a better job at the hospital is that communication, and because we take advantage of our training and our education background, and just a lot of times we assume that people know what we know, and the average person doesn't. We have to understand that like when somebody comes in the ER and they're sick, and even though they're not as sick as this other one pulling back in front of them, we need to be able to communicate with them about, hey, you're going to be treated, you're going to be taken care of. It's just, that's one thing that we, for a plethora of reasons, we've always kind of struggled with, but now we've kind of implemented several things over the past probably 6 months now to increase that communication, do better with that, and we're still getting better every day, but also things, because people are having to wait in the waiting room a little bit longer we still have a really fast door to triage time. It's less than 10 minutes, so you'll be seen by one of our senior nurses pretty quickly once you get to the ER. But sometimes we just don't have a bed, but we're introducing what's called a super track area. I've been working on this all year now.
Super track.
Super track, yes. We're limited by space. We have very limited space, so we're trying to be creative with a little bit of extra space that we might have, that we do have, and be able to, if somebody's waiting in the waiting room and we can't get them to a physical bed, we can pull them to the super track, get their lab works going, get some, if they're flu swabs, it maybe if it's getting an x-ray, get some medications on board with them, but then also a nurse is going to be assigned to that, where they go back to the waiting room and hang out for a little bit, and then but that nurse is keeping an eye on them and keeping them updated and taking care of them while they're out there. So
thank y'all for what you do. I know you don't probably hear that a whole lot, but thank you for it. I've been there on a personal matter, and I know how they're treated. And you know, when you're from here, you know a lot of folks. So that just cause we know you don't mean you will get back there and wait your time. But thank y'all for what you do.
Thank you.
I really do mean that. Hey, don't y'all go anywhere. It's turpentine time next. Let's just stay at the hospital right now. Doc says Wednesday, woo-wee. And I've had them. I've had both of them. You know, your choice today is sloppy joe or chicken fingers. Tater tots, fried okra, mac and cheese, speckled butter beans. Your soup of the day is tomato biscuit. And don't forget about the salad bar. If you like a really good fresh salad bar, Doc's Cafe has one of the best at Russell Medical.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today. Ready for an unforgettable escape? Jump into adventure at Lake Martin, Alabama. From thrilling water sports to peaceful fishing spots, it's love at first bite every time you cast your line. Want more excitement? Catch an event with our vibrant festivals, concerts, and fishing tournaments all year long. And when the sun sets, dive downtown to discover local shops, delicious dining, and warm southern hospitality. Explore Lake Martin, where every moment is an adventure waiting to happen.
The Morris Haynes Law Firm focuses on representing those who have been injured or mistreated by the wrongful acts of others. We have offices in Ellick City and Birmingham, but we have been calling Ellick City home for over 30 years. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, give us a call at Morris Haynes, 256-329-2000. We would be honored to help you.
Ivy Creek Healthcare is excited to showcase their newest clinic, Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin, located conveniently near the main entrance to Stillwater's on Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin is an urgent care with walk-ins welcome. Whether you need lab work, x-rays, or immediate care, find comfort here at Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin. Ivy Creek, here when you need us most. 256-827-5379.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Adams Motorsports of Montgomery knows it's the best time to ride. Right now, get the best deals on all of our Suzuki and Kawasaki street bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. Adams Motorsports has it all, and our inventory is vast. Get out there, ride the streets and trails, and let Adams Motorsports make your pleasure our business. With family customer service and service after the sale. It's time to ride, so come see us on Eastern Boulevard in Montgomery or online at adamsmotorsports.com.
Hello, this is Scotty Gordon at Cornerstone Insurance. Are you tired of paying too much for your home and auto insurance? If so, give us the opportunity to help you. At Cornerstone, we have 3 goals for all of our clients: asset protection, affordable pricing, and superior customer service. Come by and give us a call today to see what we can save you. 153 Alabama Street, 256-409-2299.
.30 coming up right now. It's 55 degrees right now. Sunny, 87 for a high today. Tonight, another beautiful night, 56, clear. No rain to speak of the next couple of days. Now, tomorrow's going to be 86 and 58. Friday for homecoming is going to be perfect, 84 and 59. On the plains on Saturday, 84 and 64, no rain. Now, let's still talk about Sunday. We're still looking at a 60% chance of rain on Sunday, which we need terribly. 77 and 46, and then cool nights. Monday, sunny, mid-70s, and mid to upper 40s Monday night. There's your 5-day forecast brought to you by our friends at Top Gun Pest Control, Highway 280 in Alexander City. I just see if y'all's awake. It's turpentine time out here with Karen Keeson and the turpentinettes.
And some animals. Animals in the woods.
I got to, because we got a Goree out here. If you're a Goree, if your last name's Goree, raise your hand. Mm-hmm. How'd you be right next to me? You know Ann Goree? You know what she did yesterday? Ann, I love you, girl. Ellen, of course, not eating a whole lot these days, but so Ann calls. What can she eat? And I ask Ellen. First thing she says is an Ann Goree pound cake. She knows how to do a pound cake. Well, she dropped it off. Well, Tom dropped it off yesterday while we were not there, and it was still warm. Well, Maggie and the kids came over. Maggie, Dean, Whaley attacked the pound cake and took some home with us. But Ann, thank you so much. Turpentine time. This is the 4th or 5th year, Karen.
Golly, I think it's 4th, maybe 5th. Mm-hmm. It's been, we've done it since 2001. So, yeah, this would be, we're talking.
2021?
Yeah, I think we did it since 2021.
Tell them what it's all about.
Well, it is a walk through the forest. So, out at Russell Crossroads, there's 100 miles of woods out there, 100 miles of woods. And behind the stage, there is an old turpentine trail that's actually paved, and you can still see the ruins of where they used to do the turpentine distillery. And when we're out there, you could see some of the trees, and they would have some of the clay pots underneath it, and they would cat, the face is what they called it, where the sap would run off into the clay pot, so that the ruins are still out there, and those pots that you can, if you look hard, you can still see some of them. They're still out there. We've left them, so they're in the woods back there, and it's beautiful because Robert Gunn and I taking string lights all through back there. So at 6 o'clock, when the sun's gone down, you're walking through the lights in the forest, and then there's spotlights on each one of these little animals, and the animals tell you what they do in the woods and that they're native to our forest.
Is that a pine tree?
Yes, it is a pine tree.
Okay. I don't think I've ever asked. I guess.
And we tell the history of Will Benson, who started
Benson
the
community.
Kalijah Industrial. And in talking about the turpentine distillery, how he went to Howard College, came back to educate the people in this community.
Howard College is now Sanford College?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why I thought that.
But he talked about him going off. Him and his dad John started this, and it was the largest turpentine distillery in the Southeast until the war.
Wow.
And then, because they traded with Germany. They traded with Germany.
Really?
So, yeah.
Really? I've never heard that part.
That, like the history, so at the beginning of the trail, we have 2 tour guides, and they tell you the history of the Turpentine Trail. And it talks about what you're getting ready to see and what used to be the history out there in the Russell Forest. And then and the kids are kind of, they're kind of dispersed around the old distillery. So you'll see, like, Grayson's character will be standing on one of the ruins of the distillery because of him being, tell him what you are.
What animal are you?
A bald eagle.
A bald eagle.
So
You're not bald. I could be a bald eagle. This is bald eagle right here.
So he'll be standing on one of the ruins, and then you'll see the other ones. You'll see the ruins back there of the old distillery.
Do you have some pictures
of the distillery?
Yeah.
Of it? No, I can take some and bring it. It's actually pretty cool.
Next time, because y'all going to be back out here, I think, next week.
Yes, we are.
And because this starts when?
It's the Friday and Saturday. It's the last weekend of October, so it's the 24th, 25th.
Next weekend. Next weekend, Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday. It starts at 6 o'clock. And you come, it doesn't matter what time you come, we'll put you in a group of like 10, and every 15 minutes we send somebody through, so you do small groups because the kids are not mic'd, so you can hear them, and it's free to the community. So I tell people, if you're going to go eat at Kalijah or coming back from Kalijah, stop and eat. You're going to Springhouse, you're going to Fanny's, you live in Eclectic, whatever, just come. I mean, we normally have, in those 2 days, about 200 people that walk through the forest and hear the story. Your babies would love it. They would be highly entertained. And tell them what the best part is. What do we have at the end of it?
We have s'mores.
S'mores?
Yeah. Fire with s'mores. I mean,
Hey,
you
don't
can't
get
beat
him
that. All of that's free to the community.
What animal are you?
A rattlesnake.
A rattlesnake. Have you ever seen a rattlesnake?
No.
What animal are you?
Raccoon.
A raccoon. So everybody be dressed up. You be dressed up like a rattlesnake?
Uh-huh.
Really?
Uh-huh.
And you're dressed up like a bald eagle? Yeah. You've done this before, haven't you?
No.
Really? Okay, I thought you had done. Have any of y'all done this before?
These two.
Okay, what animal have you been before?
I've been a possum.
A possum? What? You remember?
Fox.
Fox. And this is, here again, going back to what you said to start with, this is all part of our woods.
Yeah. Well, and they all have. Tell them something fascinating you learned about the animal that you're talking about.
You've seen a bald eagle being on the lake a lot.
What's one of the things that you learned that you didn't know about a bald eagle as learning your script? Which is just a monologue. Is all they're doing. What did you learn?
They eat dead animals.
Okay.
And like help the environment.
And what's the thing? What state are they not in at all?
Hawaii.
I've never known that.
Yeah, I mean, so they all kind of learn something new. Okay, what about yours? What did you learn about a rattlesnake?
That baby rattlesnakes might look cute, but they're aggressive.
That's right. What did you learn about raccoons? My favorite thing. You talk about what?
I like to wash your hands.
When there's no water nearby.
Tell them, if there's no water nearby, what do?
They're gonna rub their foot to remove dirt and debris.
Like they clean their food regardless if there's no water nearby. They're gonna take and put it on their fur or whatever because they're very what? Clean animals, which is hard to believe because they dig through your trash.
Have you ever eaten? Do you know? I know folks that had barbecue raccoon before. You think you'd like some barbecue raccoon?
No.
So how many animals will you have in there?
We have 8.
8. Okay.
8 animals in the woods.
Well, so y'all learn your lines.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Do you practice them a lot? Is that how you? So do you have that in front of you so you can read it, or do you just know it by heart?
Oh, that's a good question. Y'all tell them.
Kind of.
Kind of. So
we might have to look down a few times because they're kind of almost learning like 3 or 4 paragraphs they're memorizing about their animals. So we have our sheets of paper when we practice, but hopefully we're going to get to index cards, and that's what we'll take with us in the woods.
So if you start at 6, how long does it last?
It's 20 minutes. So if you came at 6:15, you would go with the next group. So we start groups going in at 6 o'clock.
Then when it's dark about 6:30 now.
Yeah, I mean, because it looks really cool back there because it's kind of in a hole.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you've ever walked back there, so 6:15, 6:30. So it's every 15 minutes. So it lasts literally. It's a 20-minute walk.
Okay.
Because they're only 2 to 3 minutes. You know what the animals are saying, according to how nervous they get and how fast they talk, or what they forget. And it's so funny. I'm like, they'll say, "God, I forgot that. Let me go back." And I'm like, nobody knows. Just keep going, or tell them thank you for coming and move them to the next animal. It's all good.
You know what y'all are doing? Y'all are making a memory, and you don't even know it now. One of these days, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, you can look back and say, I was a bald eagle one time. I was a raccoon one time. I was a rattlesnake one time. You can tell somebody that, and then you're gonna have to explain what you did. But this is such a the Turpentine Trail and the Benson community. That was a huge part of the Kalija area. That's going to be again the 24th and the 25th of this month,
Starting
next
at
weekend.
6, and we'll go till 7:30. So 7:30, we'll send the last group through the woods.
Then it's s'mores time. Thank y'all for coming out here. Thank y'all for doing this and taking your time to do it. Karen, thank y'all. Thank y'all for being with us today, and we will be right back. Mitchell House is located over in Dadeville, two streets over. That's where we're like, right behind the courthouse. It's been there since 1835. It has had many events, and you're looking for a place to have an event in 2025 or 2026. Go to MitchellHouseEvents.com, and you will get to deal with Miss Vivian Autry.
For all your camping needs, you need to head to Camping World in Salem. Travel trailers, fifth wheels, Class C, small trailers. Camping World in Salem has them. If you're looking for RV accessories, you need to head to Camping World in Salem. Hitch and tow, RV essentials, RV lifestyle, RV interior. Whatever you need for your RV, Camping World in Salem has you covered. 3141 Lee Road 179, just off Highway 280 in Salem under the giant American flag.
When you need an automotive hero, you got to call S&S Discount Tire Pros. With locations in Alexander City and Dadeville, we are here to serve you today. From quick services like oil changes and tire rotations to in-depth automotive repairs such as suspensions, brakes, and tune-ups, S&S can take care of all your tire needs. You just have to focus on what's important and love the drive. Call S&S Discount Tire Pros today. We are automotive heroes, and we are here to serve you.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full-service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Brown Nursing Home on Washington Street in Alexander City is a 68-bed facility. Therapies offered are physical, occupational, speech, IV, and wound healing. Very important to know, Brown Nursing Home accepts most insurances. Catherine Sykes is the RN Director of Nursing, Dr. Timothy Corbin is the Medical Director, and Dylan Beagles is the Administrator, and one fine staff that'll take care of you. It's all about you at Brown Nursing Home.
256-329-9061. Benton Clearing and Grading is Cody and LD Benton, and they got your job in sight. Moving dirt is a clean job to them. Clearing a lot for your home or business is what they do, and they do it right. Call LD or Cody today at 256-397-2531 or 397-2532 for a quote today. I promise you, they'll do the job right. That's Benton Clearing and Grading.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We are located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Thunderbolt Lightfoot at Oscar's Cafe on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, Alabama is looking to see you today. Now let me tell you, they got great food. They've always had great food all these years. Now they still got that atmosphere. They still got that service. They still cater. Let me stop right there. 15 to 415 they can handle. So give them a call today at Oscar's Highway 49 South in Dadeville. 256-825-4827. And welcome back to the Front Porch on a Wednesday morning. It's Hump Day, and Barbara Sokol, good morning to you, and thank you for this information right here. Samford University did have a name, Howard College. The story is referring to Howard College, historical black college in Washington, D.C. So there was a different one. So Miss Barbara, as always, thank you for straightening me out here.
She will keep you straight.
She is. Miss Barbara Sokol is a good storyteller. She's got so many stories to share and the things that she's done around here with her family over the years. Dana Lett, thank you for this information. And thank you, Ryan. Mailbox holiday decorating session. That's coming up November the 1st at Lake Community Church over in Dadeville, Alabama. So Dana Lett, thank you for getting that to me. You know, a lot of folks don't have mailboxes anymore.
Really?
Not mailboxes. The ones that's on your on your door, next to your door.
Oh, yeah.
It has to be a mailbox.
Right. It has to be on the street.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You don't see mailmen, mail ladies walking up to houses anymore.
You know what I miss? Chain gangs. When the guys used to be on the side of the road with sling blades and doing the time. I don't know when that stopped.
What makes you miss them?
I just think it was a good thing to do.
The roads were clean.
Yeah. Have you ever used a sling blade?
Oh, yeah. If you got a good one, it'll do some damage.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. If it's sharp, it'll cut through pretty much anything.
It's been a long time since things like that I don't like to use because you can get hurt. I try not to hurt myself. You can avoid a lot of things if you just don't do them.
That's right. That sling blade won't hurt you if you don't pick it up and mess with it. No.
Weed eater, same thing. Let me tell you something. You better watch out. You weed eating folks, if you use a sling blade, you better watch out for yellow jackets.
Oh my goodness! I've got a video down there at the golf course yesterday. I went down about 1:30 to help break down stuff, and I quit. And so I went out there. I was on my phone. Of course, I'm on my phone. I'm leaning over the rail there at the golf shop, the probe shop, whatever you call the little building there, and you know, there's like nice grass out here and all these flowery bushes and stuff. And I saw something moving in the bushes. And I'm like, what is that? There was a wasp nest that big around in this little azalea bush looking
Really?
thing.
Because most of the time they're in the ground.
Well, this was the little guinea wasp. They had built a
Oh,
wasp
okay.
nest in the,
Oh, a
in
wasp.
the bush. Yeah,
Not
wasp.
yellow jacket.
No, wasp, about that big around. And they were just working in there. And I've got a video I'll show you shortly. But I went into the golf pro, one of the golf pros in there, and said, come out here and look at this. And he was like, oh, my goodness. And I said, they had to go get, I mean, no telling how long it'd been there because it was that big around. But it'd been my luck if I'd have walked by it, they'd come after me.
But yellow jackets, most time are they
Under-
always in the ground?
Pretty much,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll use gasoline.
I got popped 3 or 4 times down at the lake cutting grass with a push mower this back
Yeah,
couple
they'll
months
sneak
ago.
up on you. They'll tear your
I got
tail
up early in the morning to beat the heat, like on a Saturday
You ain't
morning.
gonna beat the yellow jackets.
I'm out there just, you know,
You stir them
pushing,
up. You stir them up.
singing and going along, and all of a sudden, then pow on the back of my leg. I was like, I left the lawnmower right there.
Yeah.
I didn't go back and get it for about a day and a half, and I popped gasoline down in the hole.
You light it?
No, I just
I always
run
like to light it too.
That's dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah,
You might lose.
Don't do.
You might lose some eyebrows.
Don't do
doing
that because the gasoline will take care of them.
That's right. They don't like that.
And most time do it after when it gets dark.
Right at dark.
Yeah, right
Yeah,
at dark.
right at dark,
So they're out there right now. I want to thank Eric Miller and Becca Caldwell coming out here. I think about people like that work in the ER room. That's a calling. Both of them are very smart and do a good job at what they do. And when I say our ER, Russell Medical, gets beat up a lot, they do, and they don't deserve that. There's other hospitals, they go through the same thing, and we you know, it's those people are doing their job the best they can, and a lot of time when you beat them up, it's not fair from your end. Maybe it wasn't for their end. So I just you know, having dealt with just about every part of Russell Medical, it's a place I believe in. Are they perfect? No. You show me one that is. I don't think you can. But I think we got a top-notch Russell Medical Hospital, wound care center, award-winning wound care center, cancer center. You've ever dealt with that? Those folks, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, it's a great place. Well, they employ a lot of folks here. They're good for the economy.
They're one of the biggest employers around. I'm gonna say 600 plus, and also they're what they pay the city for utilities a month. You talking about 6 figures?
Oh yeah,
6 figures. We'll have a new mayor going in November 3rd for both sides of the river, Camp Hill. I'm not sure about some of the other areas. Dadeville, Camp Hill, Alexander City, Phil Blassingame, of course, retaining mayor of New Site, a place that he loves. Does a great job up there. Does a great job with the riverbank too.
He does. Yeah, they do a lot for the city, and they have Doc's Cafe.
Sure do.
We talk about that.
Cat LaFoy, Cat, you're on the list. Hopefully next. I hope 3 Wednesdays a month at 7 o'clock. Somebody from different departments of Russell Medical comes on. Mabry Cook usually is one that lines them up. Talked to Mabry this week. Hopefully next week he's going to be retiring. He's already let folks know that he'll be retiring soon. CEO Jim Peace. So look forward to Jim hopefully coming out here.
So Kat, I'm on Meals on Wheels board with her. You know, she's on the Meals on Wheels board now, which is a perfect fit.
Sure.
Since she's over that's where they cook the food, is in the cafe down there. She's sharp. I mean, she is.
She went to Auburn to culinary school.
Well, that explains it then, right there.
And she was telling me that I think she was one of the first classes to graduate, and now there's a waiting list.
Exactly.
To get on that.
Brand new building down there. Yeah, they got a nice
hospitality is where it's all at right now.
It's huge. The service industry is huge. Hospitality, food service, all that. Yeah, That's where it's a big industry. They call it an industry.
And of course, Central Alabama Community College, and nursing. Nursing is still a big school here at Central Alabama Community College, and also in Auburn too. We will be right back, and we'll wrap this baby up. Chick-fil-A, boy, I tell you what's true. Catering. I just want to talk catering right now and nothing else, because whether it's breakfast catering, lunch catering, or supper time catering, Chick-fil-A is all about that. They're located on Highway 280. They do so much for this community. Lois Ann Murphy, she and her husband and boys are very much involved, not just in the business, but in this community. They love this community, and we love them too. Go by and have some breakfast or lunch with them at Chick-fil-A today.
Cloud9 is a lifestyle boutique downtown Alexander City. We're right on Main Street next to Carlisle's, and we're open from 10 to 5 Monday through Friday and 10 to 2 on Saturdays. We offer a variety of items ranging from ladies' clothing from size extra small to 2XL. We have baby clothes, including newborn gifts. We have wedding registries and the beloved Diva Wash. If you know, you know. Follow us on social media and come see us today on Main Street.
For work or play, it's Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Silverado and Colorado's ready to roll for Chevy Truck Month. Get going in a powerful new full-size Chevrolet Silverado with discounts up to $13,500 off. Test drive the mid-size Chevy Colorados. Big performance and big discounts up to $5,000 off. People from all over the USA are coming to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to drive and get ready to smile.
Hi, my name's Mac Alexander. This is my wife, Carolyn Alexander. And the reason we love our church, it's just an awesome family of believers in Jesus Christ. And our church genuinely has a heart for souls and community.
And we love our Sunday school class. It's a wonderful group of people. And we pray for each other in the good times and in the hard times.
As the heat of summer fades and cooler temperatures come calling, we look forward to that feeling of fall. It's the perfect time to be outdoors with family and friends, and a great time to be alive. Make sure your heart is ready for the season with an appointment at the UAB Heart and Vascular Clinic at Russell Medical. I'm Dr. Kevin Sublett, and our entire clinic is dedicated to keeping your heart healthy. We're right here in your own community and backed by the knowledge and expertise of UAB Medicine. Make an appointment today by calling 256-234-2644 or visit uabmedicine.org/heartrussell.
Carlisle Heating and Air says it's tune-up time for your HVAC system. Having your unit tuned up increases energy efficiency and can reduce the wear and tear on your unit. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019 for a price. Serving the Lake Martin area, Alexander City, Dadeville, Jackson Gap, and Goodwater. Don't get hot, be cool. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019. Don't get hot, be cool.
Presley Appliance and Furniture, located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City, is locally owned and operated with over 35 years of experience in the appliance and furniture business. Specializing in Amana, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Ashley Furniture, Presley Appliance services what they sell and will make sure you receive top-notch customer service. Call them today at 256-329-9762 or drop by to see them on Cherokee Road in Alexander City. Presley Appliance and Furniture, where they service what they sell.
The lake has the fun and the sun, but when you're looking for the best in Southern cuisine, look for Me Mama's Grub Hub on East South Street in Dadeville. Me Mama's cooks up the best lunch Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 2, and also on Sundays. Serving the best fried chicken, pork chops, meatloaf, and fish in the region, along with the South's best sides. Visit Me Mama's Grub Hub for lunch Tuesday through Friday or after church on Sunday. And find the best in Southern soul food cooking right here at the lake.
Well, folks, we sure do appreciate you being with us today. We'll be back out here tomorrow. We got a guest lined up from John McKelvey will be with us first thing in the morning. 6:30.
No rattlesnakes.
No, yeah, please, John, no rattlesnakes. But he'll be talking about the throwaway days next week. That the commissioners it used to be a yearly thing, and now it's a quarterly thing, and it's much needed, and it really helps everybody out. So make sure that you tune in to John. I'm not even sure the rest of our guests for Thursday and Friday, but I know we're already lined up. If you'd like to be a guest, I think the rest of this month is already packed full. But if you'd like to be a guest on the front porch, or if you'd like for Scott or either one of us to contact somebody about being a guest, we'd love to have you. It's just, again, the only time, if you're a business, we'd love for you to be advertising to come out here.
That's right.
All right, buddy. Well, you have a good day. Ryan Fuller, you have a good day, and get us out of here.
See y'all.